Just look at this smart penguin. He goes out to buy fish. Amazing, right? Animals have the great ability to improvise, adapt, react, and even copy, but sometimes they can simply make a person watching them scratch his or her head.
I know.
We're here today with more such animals who showed how genius they are. Hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon, and let us dig right into the meat. You surely don't want to show this video from a Chinese zoo to your mom if you've not cleaned your room for ages. This chimpanzee, as you can see, is cleaning up its enclosure. We're still skeptical if this primate knows what it's doing, but surely after watching humans do the same, it just decided to replicate. As scientists tell us, these primates have the intelligence of a 3 to 4-year-old child. So just like a child who copies his or her elders, this primate decided to do the same.
Don't disturb me, I'm cleaning my room!
This Pomeranian, Chucky, fell into the swimming pool and was drowning, but then his friend, Staffordshire Terrier, came to the rescue, and after 34 minutes of effort, she finally was able to pull Chucky out of the water. Well, that shows that you have nothing to worry about if you have friends on whom you can always count on. Here's another smart fellow from the monkey family. This little capuchin sharpened the rock and hit the reinforced glass of the enclosure in which he was held captive. He was able to crack the glass, and only after a few more blows, he would have managed to break the glass and could have escaped. Just by the way, this capuchin is the only one from his camp who knows how to crack things with hands. After this attempt, all the stones were taken away and the glass was replaced. Plastics thrown away carelessly can create a lot of problems for animals, and here's an example of that, as this cat could have suffocated to death if this dog had not used his wits to take the plastic bag off the cat's face. A family was watching lions while sitting inside their car in the safari of South Africa. A lion decided to approach them and tell them that their car's doors weren't locked.
I know. There's a locked door.
Fortunately, they were able to lock the door again, and just like this lady, we also never knew lions could do such things.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know they could do that.
This man was leaving a butcher shop when suddenly a 4-legged snatcher came and snatched all the meat he bought for his hard-earned money. Well, that makes us all wonder how hungry that dog would have been that compelled him to commit such a street crime. Raccoons are next-level usurpers by nature, as they'll go on to steal things that are not even edible. However, just watch this smart guy who steals food from a cat's bowl, even when all the owners are around. The guy even washed his hands before stealing the food. No wonder, he must have gone through COVID-19 SOPs, so he was just a bit more careful while touching others' possessions. This dog does not even need to travel on his legs because he's smart enough. And talking about smart dogs, here's one smart crow who chose the most slippery area of the roof for sliding down properly. Just look at him go. This 23-year-old chimpanzee from a Dutch zoo should have received an appointment letter from the Air Force for her impeccable air defense skills, as she managed to take out a drone with just a stick. She must have thought the drone was spying over her, but later found out that the drone was harmless and inedible and lost all her interest. This husky must have watched Sylvester Stallone's escape plan before pulling off such a well-orchestrated escape. Not only did he escape himself from a veterinary clinic, but he also set the other inmates free. The bears from Everland Resort, South Korea, know very well how to get a treat from a human that comes to visit them. They roam freely and are there to amuse humans. They would stand on their feet and walk like humans, hug their fellow, and ask for food whenever they see a bus passing by. The bear just saw a Mercedes-Benz and decided to pay a visit to his friend in a nearby forest, but he was caught on camera while trying to usurp over someone else's car.
Oh,
And after knowing he was being filmed, he decided to run away. This German Shepherd named Linda is from Izmir, Turkey, and she's known for daily paying a visit to a local car wash. She's more than satisfied by the giant brush spa services that the place offers. In November 2019, these sailors from a research vessel, Gemini Craft, took a ball with them to play with a whale. One of the crew members threw the ball, and the whale brought it back every single time, just like a dog would.
That's crazy, yeah.
These beluga whales are playful in nature and love making contact with humans. Most dogs love to replicate what their owners do, and just look at this dog as he plays beach volleyball better than most humans. Ron Perkin was sleeping peacefully on the couch when the cat named Gizmo put her paws on the pillow and started meowing to get her sleeping owner's attention. And when Ron finally woke up, he realized his house was filled with smoke because his oven caught fire. The cat simply didn't stop meowing until she was finally able to grab his attention.
Her front paws up on the cushion and her head right by my ear just meowing. She would not stop.
Luckily, Ron was able to extinguish the fire, and all 5 occupants of the house were safe and sound. Goats are not stupid at all. Just look at this goat. He's capable enough to pull the lever and unlock the door all by himself. After watching humans littering, this crow decided to step up and clean up the streets by throwing the garbage into the trash cans. Not only is this crow smart, but also he's an example for all of us. This crow is also an exemplary being. Just watch how he's putting the bottles into the recycle bin so that they can be recycled. Dogs are way more than just pets. They can sense, adapt, and inform you about upcoming problems that you can barely think of. This is a story of a dog named Duke, who almost 6 years ago jumped over his owning couple's bed and started shaking uncontrollably. He got the attention of the couple, and they knew straight away something was wrong. They decided to check up on their 9-week-old daughter, and she was not breathing. They called for help, and the paramedics revived their daughter.
My husband called 911, and the ambulance came here, and it was because of our Dookie dog who alerted us.
People love birds, but not many birds reciprocate the same for them. But this girl named Gabby, who feeds the birds, is lucky enough as the birds in return bring her. She feeds the crows every day and changes the water in the bird bath outside her house, puts peanuts into the feeders, and throws a handful of dog food onto the grass. Whenever she walks, the crows gather on the telephone wire and greet her cheerfully.
They're really nice. At least most of them, I think.
The birds bring shiny trinkets, metal loops, rings, and other things that they deem to be of any use to Gabby.
Metal, plastic, buttons, screws, rocks, more glass, bones, a lot of things.
Once they even brought her a camera lens cover that her mother had lost. What are your opinions about animals behaving in such a genius way? Do let us know in the comment section below. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe for more.